What you'll need to know to complete this pattern. Knit. Purl. Knit 2 together. Purl 2 together. Slip. Purl increase. To start, along with the needles you are using, you will need 2 cable needles or 2 double pointed needles to go along with your knitting needles. To do this stitch, you cast on multiples of 8 plus 4. The first 4 rows are just a 2x2 rib, so you start with your side knit stitch. So you knit 1 and then you start a purl 2, knit 2 rib for 4 rows. Then on your 5th row, you're going to start your pattern. So to start your pattern, you knit your side stitch. Then you purl 2. Then you're going to pick up one of your cable needles and you're going to slip 2 stitches and hold it in the back of your work. So just slip 2 off your left needle and keep it behind. Then you're going to take your other cable or double pointed needle and you're going to slip 2 and slip 2 stitches off your left needle, and you're going to hold these in the front. Then you're going to use your regular needles and you're going to purl the 2 stitches off your left needle together. So leave this one in the front, the other one in the back, and purl the 2 on the left together. This can be a little tricky, but just try it a couple times and then you'll get the hang of it. So purl them together. And then you're going to knit the 2 off the front cable. And then you're going to knit together the ones on the back. So then just go around and knit them together. Then you're going to bring your yarn to the front and you're going to purl 2. So you're going to slip 2 stitches off your left needle and hold it in the back. Slip the next 2 off your left needle and you're going to hold it in the front. Then you're going to purl. You're going to purl the 2 stitches on your left needle together. Then you're going to knit the stitches on the front cable. And you're going to knit the two on the back together. And then you just keep repeating that across, and then after you've done a pattern, you will see that it closes up your chain and forms the pattern. You just continue. So you purl 2, then you slip 2 stitches off your left needle, you hold it in the back, and then you slip the next 2 onto your cable needle and you hold it in the front. And now you're going to purl 2 together off your left needle. Then you're going to knit 2 off your front cable. And then you're going to knit 2 together off the back. And continue. Then for 2 rows, you're just going to knit them how they are on your needle. So the first row you're going to knit 3, including your side stitch. You're going to purl 4. Knit 2. And you're going to repeat that. So purl 4. And knit 2. Then after that, you're going to do another row where you just knit them how they are. So you're going to knit your side stitch, purl 2, knit 4, and then repeat. So you're going to purl 2, knit 4, all the way across. So now here is the trickiest row of the whole pattern. So on the wrong side of your work, you're going to start by knitting 3. Then you're going to take your cable needle and you're going to slip 1 stitch and you're going to hold it in the front. Then you're going to take your other cable needle and you're going to slip 2 stitches and you're going to hold it in the back. And then now you're going to go off your left needle and you're going to do a purl increase. So on your left needle, you're going to come through this stitch. Instead of coming through the stitch here, you're going to go around and come through the loop on the front. And you're going to purl, pull it through, swing around, and you're going to purl through the front loop, through, and then let it go. And then you're going to knit the 2 on the back cable. And then you're going to do a purl increase again on the front cable stitch. So, instead of coming through the front loop like you would normally for a purl, you're going to come through the back loop here, in between, and you're going to purl. You're going to pull it through, swing around to the front again, and you're going to purl this first loop. And then you're going to let it go. Then you're going to knit 2, and then you're going to repeat that. So you slip 1 stitch and you hold it in the front, slip 2 stitches and hold them in the back, then you're going to purl increase in the next stitch on your left needle. So you go to the front, you go to the back loop of your purl stitch instead of the front. Come in between. Make sure you bring your yarn to the front. And then go into your purl increase. Just go in between the loops. And then you're going to purl, swing it around, pick up that first loop, purl, and then let it drop off the left needle. Then you're going to knit the 2 on the back cable needle. And then you're going to do the purl increase on the front cable stitch. So bring your yarn to the front, and you're going to go through the back loop, in between, purl, swing around, go to the front loop, purl, and let it go. Then you're going to knit 2, and you're going to repeat that all the way across. Then you're going to go into the purl 2, knit 2 rib for 4 rows to complete the pattern. So purl 2, knit 2. Now all your stitches will seem kind of weird because of all the increases and stuff, but this row, it's only for this row. Purl 2, knit 2 all the way across, and then repeat for 4 rows. As always, written instructions will be in the information box. So once you've completed your 4 purl 2, knit 2 rows, then you'll have your pattern finished. You'll have this lovely chain cable. So once you've done all 16 rows, then you just repeat it for the length. And as you can tell that the pattern only does half of the chain. So you finish 1/2 on a pattern, and then when you start up again, you start the top half. And then it finishes the chain. Let me know if this was easy to follow, if you enjoy this stitch, and if you try it out, please let me know by sending me a picture or a video response. If you have any requests, please comment below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.